Okay, we are back live for a brief moment because I have been bringing up some young ladies who has been in our class for the whole 6 weeks, and so these young ladies, um, um, they have their own companies. Okay, and the first young lady I want to talk about, her name is. Can you hit this button right here, please? Not that one. Oh yes, it. The first one I want to talk about is Sylvia Brooks. She is the chairman and CEO of Passion Care Chicago. This was a young lady that was taking her own personal money to help children in the community. Prevention of child trafficking, homelessness, drug and alcohol addiction and intervention, support her by feeding people in the community. She's a chef. She rides up and down the trains and she feed people. Okay? And so she was doing this with money from her own personal livelihood. And so we are asking people, if you want to help her, this is the person that is fighting. She goes to the police department. She goes to the mayors of the city and talk about something need to be done regards to children trafficking. She is the one. She's fighting. They got mice in the beds and all of this. She is the one. She need help. Take this number down, 773-386-2384. 773-386-2384. Sylvia Brooks. You know, she takes them skating and she get blankets for them and everything else. Okay? The next person, Marcy, we call her Marcy Jazz DJ. Marcy attended classes. She's one of our senior citizens that we had, was doing a class at one of the health clinics. She came there and her passion was to be a DJ. Now, here's the beautiful part about it. When she do DJ, she use vinyl records. She got a record player about 50 years old, sound better than the ones that you can buy at the store. I'm there like, whoa, my God. And the seniors. She played music for the seniors. If you got family members that is in these senior homes, long-term care, they got these community rooms. Talk to the people and bring her so she can play music. Oh, they have fun. They name that tune. And I'm talking about the real Dusties, not the Dusties that they playing on the radio. Them guys don't know nothing about Dusties. And they're using 33 records, 45, 78s. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I did when I was younger. You know, we used to buy on record for 10 cents. You know. But Marcy Jazz, her telephone number is 773-372-9604. Call her and have her to come out to your senior homes. The next person that we want to talk about, Dance to Move. The young lady that you saw, we just given the letter to in regards to her mother. She teaches dance for seniors. They be in chairs and she be doing and showing them how to move. You want to call her, Amana Ireland. Dance to Move LLC. We filed for her LLC. 773-483-4088. Have her to come out to your seniors institution and let her teach them to dance and fitness. You should see it. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. She get them moving. They getting up. They getting out the wheelchairs. They doing their things. Okay. Judy Hope Utility Savings Program, and this is for residential and commercial, saving you money on your utilities. Come on. That's the utility, and they're filing utilities with the credit bureau, so you run into a problem. Let her help you to get some savings. Her number, 773-367-9190. 773-367-9190. Call, and let her talk to you about how she can save money on your utilities. The next one we're going to have, this is Suzanne Mark, environmental, and I can't even pronounce this word right here. But call her. She's going to talk today in regards to how your cell phone is affecting your health. I wanted to hear that. I'm scared to answer the phone now. Okay, 773-964-5808. 964-5808. You can have her to come talk to your groups, commercial, residential, everybody, and learn what's going on with these cell phones and the effects. Why you got a headache? Why you wake up in the morning with a headache? All right? I'm having fun right here because these are the people that graduated from the class. Okay? So, right now we're going to get back. We're going to start back where we left off at. And so you got to bear with us as we move through the slides because there's over almost 300 slides, and we are actually doing a review. Okay? So, we was talking about the 501c4. That 501c4 is a powerful, oh man, this is so powerful. It's allowed to intervene in political campaigns as long as their primary activity is still the promotion of the general welfare. 501c4 is for the general welfare of people. You cannot say I'm going to do this for Boy Scouts or girls or a particular group. It's for the best interest of society. So think about this. When you say, how do you know which one of these non-for-profit to have? It's dependent on the mission that you have, that you are trying to accomplish. And we look at not only for a non-for-profit, but we also look for what status, which one that will best fit you, the 501c3 or the 501c4. Okay? If your goal is to influence public policy, a 501c4 can be an appealing choice, in addition to unlimited lobbying. So, 501c4 is permitted to engage in limited amount of political activity, and so as long as it is not the primary purpose. Go back to the churches. 501c3, you got the campaign, you got the people coming there to your church, and you got a 501c3. You wrong status. You are for the best interest of the society. When something happened, do the preachers get together and come and talk about it? They travel all over when something is wrong, right? It's for the best interest of society. You should be possibly looking at a 501c4 instead of a 501c3. To apply for a 501c4, you must also petition the Internal Revenue Service. You must let them know that this is what you are doing. Okay? You can't just say, I'm going to file for a non-for-profit, but you must also go to the Internal Revenue Service and fill out a form that says, I am applying for a 501c4. Okay? We're going to skip all of that because I mentioned all of that. Okay, let's skip this part right here. One of the great things about a 501c4 organization is that once created, you can begin operating as a tax-exempt organization right away. 501c3, you got to also register with the Attorney General. This one you file, you can start right away. While a 501c4 organization is not required to file an application for recognition of exemption, you're not required to go and get that exemption letter, but it's highly recommended that you do. Because when you are out here and you saying I'm a non-for-profit organization and you want somebody to give you a generator for your event or waste management to turn around and give you a porta potty, you got to have some type of letter to show them, okay, that you are exempt status. You do not have to wait for the official recognition of your exempt status from the IRS before you can get to work. But you must complete an application for exemption within 27 months of formation in order to ensure a letter of exemption that dates back to the formation of the organization. In other words, when you file for your non-for-profit organization, you got 27 months. Okay, if you file within the 27 months with Internal Revenue Service, guess what? The formation of your non-for-profit will be back in the time that you actually applied for. It can be backdated. If you outside of the 27 days, it's at the time that they got it. Okay? All right? Let's go to the next one. What part do the Attorney General plays in a non-for-profit? A lot of people file for non-for-profit. They get their tax exempt letter. They have no idea that you got to apply with the Attorney General. Any charity holding or soliciting funds in Illinois must register with the Illinois Attorney General's office prior to any solicitation of funds. Do you know that our children that is out there on the corner trying to solicit for funds for uniforms is in violation of the law if the sponsor do not have a CO number, charity organization number? They must file with the Attorney General's office. It gives them the right to solicit from the general public. Think about that. And you, the coach, we're going to put some money on your books because they are going to come and they're going to see those children out there on the street and they're going to say, who's your sponsor? Sir, do you have a CO number? Well, we doing it for the school. The school didn't tell you to go out there and put those children in danger. So you got to be very, very careful, okay? The Attorney General charitable organization registration statement, they're going to require that you have that. The charitable organization financial information, Illinois Charitable Organization annual report. This is called a CO number, CO1. You can't see it here, but it's when you file with the Attorney General, they're going to ask you to apply for a charitable organization number. They're going to ask you to do a financial information. If you did not make any money with your non-for-profit, let's say for the first year, please still file these forms with the Attorney General and put 0. They just want to know you have a knowledge that you're still in business. This form right here, the annual report, you file that on what is called an AG 990 form. AG, Apple, George, 990 form. This shows them that you are making money. Well, not making money, but you are receiving money. Okay? Here we go. There it is right here. And you can always go to the Attorney General in Illinois, check with your state Attorney General and find out. I didn't say the state's attorney. I said the attorney. Boy, I'm getting Attorney General, okay, office, okay? And you want to make sure that you file for your CO number, your C2 for your financial, and so on. Go ahead. Okay? That's that AG 990 form. This is the annual report form to be filed by the charitable organization registered with the Attorney General's office. Do you understand when you're doing something as a non-for-profit, and let's say you're in the neighborhood and you asking for money, and somebody called you in the neighborhood because you're knocking on the door, and the police come. So what are you doing? You say, well, I'm soliciting for funds. That's pandering, eh? They're going to look at you and say, well, you can't do that. You say, well, hold on. I'm a non-for-profit company. If they run a check on it, they find out you're registered with the state. You got a CO number who gives you permission to solicit for what? Charitable money. You must do these things. There's so many non-for-profit that is out here doing anything and everything, but they don't have no idea of this. Go ahead. The bylaws, non-for-profit bylaws, it's going to give you, it's going to break it down in Article 1, Article 2. The principal executive officer of this corporation is in the state of Illinois, shall be located in the city of, we said whatever city, in the county, whatever county, they have such other office. It gives the right to have office within a location or without a location. This is what your bylaws does for you, okay? You can have members. They can have board of directors, the power of the board of directors. How to remove a board of director member or an officer. It's in your bylaws. You got a person. You chose that person as executive vice president. That person was accused of stealing and was found to be true. But that person is also on the board of directors. How do you remove that person without them suing you? Your bylaws would specify that. It would say that if you violate statutory laws or you tarnish the image of the company, you can be removed as an officer and a board member. It's in your bylaws. That's why they are so important. And a lot of people don't have bylaws. Join EBOC, Executive Business Alliance Chicago. Go to www.ebocalliance.com. You need to join. It's only $350 a year, and we will help you. This is the primary purpose of what we are here doing, is to help small and home-based business, for-profit and non-for-profit. If you have no idea about these bylaws and these articles join the organization. We're going to make sure that everything is right. Okay? Let's go. Go ahead. Limited liability companies. Real quickly. What is my time frame? Keep up with my frame. 7 minutes. I got 7 minutes. Limited liability company. Provide all its owners limited personal liability protection. If you're in partnership with somebody and you file a limited liability company, you're only protected or liable, the word is liable, for your investment. You are limited. In the real estate industry years ago, man, somebody do something wrong, they get sued, and that's not your client, but you're in partnership with this person. You go say, wait a minute, hold on, that's your client. Well, guess what? They almost collapsed the whole real estate and almost the attorneys. Because guess what? That was your client and you did something crazy. So why am I losing everything? So they came up with the limited liability. It acts as if you are a corporation. You are protected under the veil of a corporation. It's not limited liability corporation. It's limited liability company. You are protected under the veil of a corporation. But here we go again. All money is made by that limited liability company passed through to you. In other words, the company gives you protection so you won't be sued from your personal assets, but the money you file it on your 1040. Unlike a corporation. The corporation pays taxes and pay you a salary. It pays taxes, you pay taxes. Limited liability, you're protected like a corporation, but the money that that $1 that you spend for that gum on a limited, it's okay. It's your money. You file it on your 1040. Okay? Let's keep going. Okay, we fill out the form. In a corporation, you have an article of what? Incorporation. In a LLC, you have an article of an organization. Article of incorporation, and when you file with the Secretary of State with your LLC, you get an article of organization. Okay? You pay the required fees, keep them moving. You develop an operation agreement, and so on. Let's go. Let's go to the next one. Okay, let's go to the next one. Is an LLC a type of corporation? The answer is no. LLC bears the resemblance to a corporation, but the corporation is the state charter entity that is authorized by state corporate laws. They are now catching up over the years that says that there was really no laws, you know. And so right now, what is happening is that, you know, that they are enacting, because not every state would have an LLC. Check with your Secretary of State. Okay? Let's go to the next one. Okay, we already talked about that. Go ahead. LLC owners are called members. This is very important, especially when you do for your FEIN number or your EIN number. It's going to ask you, are you a managed or a member? You want to basically be a managed. A member votes on the officers. Managed, you start the corporation, I am the president. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? If the elected to be governed by the body, a group of managers, managed LLCs, a manager, this is a tongue twister, right? I'm from Mississippi, but they're getting ready to turn around and have me pass out up here. A managed LLC is managed much like a corporation by appointed bodies or person other than the owners. Okay, the manager need not be a member. Let's keep moving. Operation agreement. In a corporation, you have bylaws. In a LLC, you have operations agreement. They are the same, basically, as a bylaws. They have the articles and everything else, but they are not called bylaws. They are called operation agreement. Okay? Now, LLC are not required to have an operation agreement, but I strongly suggest you better have one. You go out there and say, well, my company do this. They're going to ask you, well, what documentation do you have? If you're going up in front of a judge, he's going to ask you. It's in our bylaws. It's in the operation agreement. Okay? Keep going. Professional and limited liability. These are for your medicals and your lawyers and the doctors, and we're not going to go into that now. Okay? Unless the doctor or the lawyer want to join EBOC, and then we'll go into it heavy with you. Okay? So I'm going to say this again. Join EBOC. Go to our website, www.ebocalliance.com, EBACalliance.com. $350 for the year. If you are a senior citizen, it's $275 for the year. If you are age 9 to 17, it's $75 for the year. It's going to allow you to be able to talk to all the consultants. We're going to help you to brand your company and get your websites up. We're going to help you to do your social media and marketing. It's a lot of things that we are going to help you with that is going to be affordable to you. It's not free, because we have a lot of independent business owners that would help you, and they are qualified, bona fide. I like that word, you know, brother, how art thou? What the little girl said, Mama said you ain't bona fide. I just laughed on the floor, you know. But we are bona fide, okay? And so we are here to help you. If you can get help someplace else, when I got my master's, it was $70,000. For $350, and you getting a lot. Personal coaching, consultation. You got professionals to do the things that you need to do to get your business off the ground. What are our themes? Buy back your life. You hear what I just said? Buy back your life. Okay? We take your vision and your passion and we turn it into a business, and we build better business for a better world, a better nation, and a better person. You understand what I'm saying? So we want you to enjoy. This was a review. This was a review. We will be starting this again. We will be announced. You can go to ebocalliance.com and you will be able to register as a member and enjoy the benefits. Can you imagine talking to me? Look at this face. Okay? Can you imagine talking to me and I'm helping you to do the things that you need? Also, you see this live streaming that we are doing? You have accessibilities to live streaming. Okay? We would help you, just like you see us promoting the young ladies in our organization. There's a lot of them. I help build trucking companies, doctor's office. I recruit people. I might come to your store, a place that you work, and because of your public relations skill, and I'm going to ask you a question. You ever thought about owning your own business? And we help you put you into business. We got some professionals here. We got some great people. And the next speaker that you're going to be listening at, her name is Suzanne Mark. We're going to take a break. And everyone that has a cell phone, you or a television, high density television. You need to get them to hear this. She done scared me so good. I don't know what to, I be having my phone. You know how you lay your phone on your chest in your bed? Oh my, wait till y'all hear this. Wait till you hear this. So go get a break, get on the telephone, tell them they're getting ready to talk about some things that is affecting the environment, your life. Because I want you to be prosperous and I want you to be independent. We are out for a break. We'll come back in about 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, we will be live again with Suzanne Mark. Okay?